Okay, we're back. We are about to make this homemade Alfredo sauce, and remember, it's non-dairy. So first, we're going to put together the tofu and the non-dairy milk, the garlic, oil, and cheese, and salt, and onion powder, and we're going to blend it up in the blender. So the recipe calls for 1 package of tofu and 1.5 cups of non-dairy milk, which I have here already measured out, and then 1/2 teaspoon of garlic, a tablespoon of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of the Parmesan cheese, and actually I did nutritional yeast flakes, and then I added the 1 teaspoon of salt and my onion powder together, and then 1 teaspoon of dried basil and 1 teaspoon of parsley. So first we're going to put together again the tofu. So I'm going to go ahead and put the tofu in the blender. And essentially you're putting the whole package of tofu in there. And the non-dairy milk, garlic, and oil. One tablespoon of oil and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. And we're gonna blend that up and we'll be back. All right, we're back with our Alfredo sauce. It is so creamy and smooth. Again, we put in a package of tofu, 1.5 cups of non-dairy milk, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic, a tablespoon of olive oil, and 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. But you could also use the vegan Parmesan cheese, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of onion powder, and we blended it up. So now we have here a teaspoon of basil and a teaspoon of dried parsley and a teaspoon of salt, and we're going to add that and blend it up as well. And then after it finished blending, we're going to actually heat it up in a pot on the stove, and then our sauce, Alfredo sauce, will be ready. So I'll come back so that you can see the finished touch. So our Alfredo sauce has blended, and I did do a taste test, y'all, and this is so yummy. I can't believe that I'm making my first vegan homemade Alfredo sauce, and you see it is just so creamy. And it's going to be heated up, and we're going to make some pasta primavera next. Stay tuned.